Pi, really unusual process, shooting black and white reversal and ending up with a 35 print in the end that had to go through a whole series of iterations to make an interpositive or internegative in that case, because it was a reversal shot project and had to be 35. Cineric did that. I had to go through a Gufani, and it was a very a complex process because you guys were shooting before Super 16 existed, and yet
But it was regular 16. It was regular.
That's what I'm saying. It was regular. It was double perforated,
right.
Regular 16, normally composed square for 4.3, but you composed for 1.85 in the end.
1.66. 1.66.
1.66 to have a theatrical presentation, and you blew it up, and that whole process was quite a feat to get through to the end on that. Talk a little bit about how that worked out and what that was like, and shooting that and reviewing it and figuring out how to get to the end on that, because it really worked out amazingly in the end. But that was a hard process.
You know, that film was the lessons from that movie have lasted with me to this day, and this is why. Well, when I got to New York, Darren and Eric moved to New York about, maybe a year and a half before I got there. And they were prepping this film. And bugged out script like Darren does, And when we got there and we were prepping the movie, it's like just being a DP or cinematographer, we didn't have time. We didn't have the crew. We didn't have the money to get gels to balance out color temperatures. Back then, you had to be really, if I was going to shoot color, it was going to be gelling windows or bringing in HMIs. It wasn't like we had LEDs. Kino wasn't even really a possibility for us at that time because it wasn't readily available yet. It was when Kino flows we're starting to move into the forefront before pre-LED and post-tungsten. So I literally shipped over a Home Depot set of lights to get there. I built lights that I could use because I knew that I wasn't going to have anything. And we were able to get from Broadway stages Luna lighting in the great borough of Queens, Long Island City. We were able to get a small package, and my biggest light was a 2K. And we knew we had limitations, and I knew we had limitations, so we talked about black and white, right?
What I was saying was that what I learned from that film was that the limitations, the box that was created for us, made us make creative decisions. Like, how could we take what we didn't have and make it something we do have, right? We chose black and white because we didn't have the ability to, control color temperature. But then we chose reversal after being inspired by Let's Get Lost in a film called Colorado Cowboy by Arthur Elgort. Those films made us realize that we could shoot reversal. Did I know how to shoot reversal? Hell no. And I was still young. I mean, I was, 26.
It was low light sensitivity, was it not? You were working with a low ASA at that time on that reversal, or I don't know though. You tell me.
We mixed it between Tri-X and Plus X. Mm-hmm. The Plus X was cleaner, the Tri-X was grainier, and the Tri-X was like more volatile to me, in terms of artificial light, because we used Tri-X when we were inside. And literally, I had a collection of like MR16s and Par 20s and small globes that I put in Home Depot lights that I was lighting Max's apartment with. So it was all hard light here and there. And I wasn't really, as I was doing incident readings at the time. I've since transitioned to all reflective. But what was interesting about that is, I had a hardware store lighting kit